Thank you, Ted. Caught on camera. Take a look at this shocking video that was recorded. It's a young man car surfing on an SUV speeding right through a neighborhood in Reynoldsburg. That high-speed stunt was recorded on a cell phone and has been shared hundreds of times online. NBC4's Matt Edwards has a closer look tonight at the video that now has the attention of police.
The woman who captured the incident on camera tells us erratic driving in this neighborhood is nothing new. But seeing dangerous activity happen outside of the car was a whole new level of concern for the mother who captured the car surfer on video.
I was afraid he was going to die. I was afraid this kid was going to lose his life.
A mother herself, Michelle, says she's not mad, just concerned for the kids in the video and those who call her neighborhood home.
They're teenagers being teenagers, and in the moment, you don't think that you could lose your life. You know, the kids think they're invincible.
To police knowledge, the teens escaped without injury, but not without breaking the law. Lieutenant Bill Early tells me the act could result in a charge of operation in willful or wanton disregard of the safety of persons or property. That's a minor misdemeanor, even if no accident occurs. Further charges would be possible if anyone was injured in this type of scenario.
Kids tend to have the Teflon, everything bounces off of them, they're going to live forever.
Neighbors and police have seen the video and want to make sure those in charge of these teenagers do as well.
We all as parents, and I'm a parent myself, you give your kids a certain amount of freedom. You want them to be able to get to sporting practices and do things on their own. You hope that they're not out doing stuff like this.
I want to know if my kid was out doing something like that, because I think if you could just sit the kid down and say, you know, you could have died, I think that would help. You know, I think they would be like, yeah, it was kind of dumb.
Both law enforcement and the neighbor we talked to just want to make sure the parents know about this incident so they can talk to the children about it. If you have any information, be sure to contact the Reynoldsburg Police Department. In Reynoldsburg tonight, Matt Edwards, NBC4.